It's a beautiful day today, and I am excited because I'm going to take you guys along for just a day in my life as a bariatric patient who is 1 year post-op. This morning, I'm going on a little hike. This is my last week of unemployment. Yay! And I need to get some exercise in today. I didn't feel like doing my typical run, so I'm going to this beautiful nature center that's right down the road from me. I've got all my stuff in my fanny pack, and we're just gonna go for a little hike and get some exercise in. Very important to stay hydrated too. I've got my whole day's worth of water with me. I'm right on target with how much I should be drinking to get all of the 64 ounces in a day. If you want to check out these bottles, I love this. This is a great way to make sure you get all of your water, because water goals are really important as a bariatric patient. So I'll be sipping on this throughout the day, taking it with me on my hike because I tend to get thirsty as I'm exercising. And yeah, if you want to check any of these guys out, they're on my Amazon storefront, which the link is in the description box below. It's also in my Instagram profile if you want to find it there. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't gone hiking in a while. It's just been so hot, and it's really nice this morning. It's 75 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this hike, and then I will take you with me throughout the day for everything that I eat 1 year post-op. So I'm about 45 minutes in. I'm getting ready to wrap up, and I'm finishing up with my very favorite part of the trail. There's like some little hills, and the last time I did this, I remember it being a lot harder. So that's a good sign that I am doing a good job working on building my strength and endurance, which I'm really proud of. So I'm gonna enjoy this last stretch of my little morning hike, and then go home, eat some breakfast, and then I gotta bring my son a new backpack because he broke his at school. So that's fun. So let's go. Okay, so breakfast this morning is something super simple. I actually saw this shared on Instagram by Flush It Away. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but that's how I say it. So she makes this pretty regularly, and I thought it looked tasty, so I tried it last week and I really enjoyed it. So this has become a staple for me. So starts off, protein first. We've got our Light and Fit Greek yogurt. This has 12 grams of protein in it. I'm gonna put that in a bowl. I'm gonna defrost a little bit of blackberries and blueberries. I leave the strawberries in there because I don't want them in my yogurt. But I'm gonna defrost those in the microwave for a minute. And then I'm gonna top it with just a little bit of all bran buds. This is just for some extra added fiber to help with the going part. It's so good. It's a little sweet, a little tangy, a little crunchy from the bran. Yum. Finished all my breakfast. That's a good thing. Doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes I can only eat some of it, and some days I can't. But I think because I exercised so much this morning, I was a little hungrier than usual. But now that breakfast is out of the way, I'm gonna go take a shower, get dressed, and pretty much relax the rest of the day. I don't have too much on my to-do list. Okay, so it is time for lunch now. I am really hungry all of a sudden. I'm gonna be making something quick and easy today. My lunch is a buffalo chicken wrap, so I wanted to show you the ingredients that go into it, and I'll tell you how I make it. So I start off with these Olay Extreme Wellness Wraps. I love these. They taste good. They're really low calorie. It's 60 calories a tortilla, lots of fiber in them. I'm gonna have a little bit of romaine lettuce, probably like 2 leaves worth, some sharp cheddar, shredded. I had a problem saying that, but we're good now. So probably about maybe like a 1/4 cup, a little less of that. And then the star of the show are these Frank's Red Hot Boneless Buffalo Chicken Bites. These are so tasty. Are they the most nutritious option? No, maybe not. I get about 3 ounces of these. I'm gonna pop them into the air fryer so they get a little bit crispy, then cut them up into little bits, and then put that in the wrap. And then the last 2 ingredients are gonna be Ken's Light Caesar dressing. I will probably use about 5 to 10 grams of that. And then a little extra hot sauce because I like spicy food a lot. So I am going to pop the chicken into the air fryer, start assembling my tortilla, and I will show you the finished product. We're just waiting on the chicken to come out of the air fryer, so that'll take just a couple of minutes. So you can see how I assembled everything. I did lettuce, then the cheese, then the Ken's Light Caesar dressing, and then some extra hot sauce for just a little kick. Let's talk about fullness cues for a second, because I've been standing here eating my chicken wrap. This is all that I have left. I can feel the restriction kicking in right now, but in my mind, I still really want to eat this. But if I were to finish this whole thing, I would feel uncomfortable. So how I noticed, number 1, I can feel the restriction. And number 2, after the last bite I just had, I went, that is a sign for me that I am full. I am close to capacity. And the chicken, there was a little bit more than I had initially allowed myself 3 ounces. I think with the 3 pieces I had, it came to 3 1/4 ounces. So there was a little bit more meat there. So I think what I'm gonna do, instead of eating this whole piece of wrap that's left, is I'm just gonna take out the chicken and just eat the chicken and be done, because I'm very close to capacity. Yeah, so important thing for bariatric patients: number 1, chew your food really good. Number 2 is pay attention to your fullness cues if you don't want to be sick, because it is not fun. So after all is said and done, this is what I had left. A little bit, it's mostly tortilla, a little tiny bit of cheese, a little tiny bit of lettuce. I did eat all the chicken. I'm comfortably full. I don't feel too full. So this was a really good lunch. Yum. It was delicious, by the way. Nice and saucy. I want to do a quick water check. So since I just ate lunch, I have to wait about 30 minutes before I can start drinking water again. It is about 12:30, and I am, this is going to be hard to see, but I am right on target at the 1 o'clock mark. So I'm just right shy of there. So I'm right on track drinking my water. I do my very best to get all of this in. It doesn't happen every day, but I do drink other liquids as well. I drink things like coffee. I'm gonna have a protein shake for my afternoon snack. So that contributes to the liquids too. I feel good if I get that whole entire jug in and I drink the whole thing. That's 64 ounces of water. If I don't feel terrible, because I know I probably came close. Okay, so it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I am ready for just a little afternoon pick-me-up. Plus I need to get my protein in. So I've got a 30-gram protein chocolate Fairlife shake, but I do like to jazz this up a little bit, and I use Javy. Javy is a coffee concentrate. I'm sure you've seen this all over Instagram. It's really, really popular. And the cool thing for you guys is, if you want to try some, you can use the link in the description box to get 20% off of your order. I highly recommend the original flavor if you just like straight coffee, or the caramel flavor if you like to get a little fancy. A lot of the Instagram girlies like to put these in like a different glass. I am pretty simple, and I just put about a teaspoon and a half of the coffee concentrate into the protein shake bottle, and then give it a good mix and call it good. All about not dirtying an extra dish if I do not have to. I buy these in bulk at Sam's Club, so I get, you know, a huge pack of them. Sometimes when they sit in the fridge for a while, they do get to where they need to be shaken. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add, so you can see what this looks like. there's 1 teaspoon. So I'm gonna add, I'm sorry, this is half a teaspoon. Then 1 more. So pretty. And then we'll just pour that guy in there. And 1 more. So 1.5 teaspoons is like 8 calories. It's hardly anything. 1 more into the bottle. Ta-da! And then I'm just gonna put the cap back on and make sure I shake this really well. And then it's basically like a mocha protein shake, and it tastes so good. It's nice if you like a little caffeine in the afternoon for a pick-me-up. Really does help. I know it helps me. Again, don't forget, if you want to get 20% off of your Javy order, you can click the link in the description box down below, and it will take you right to a preloaded discount. So you can just add your coffee flavors to your cart and check out and get that sweet, sweet discount. Okay. Yum. It's so good. If you like iced coffee, this is a really easy way to go. The flavor, once I add in the Javy, reminds me of like the McDonald's mocha frappe flavor. It's just so good. So I'm going to drink this while I play a couple of rounds of Call of Duty, because I have nothing else to be doing. And in a little bit, I've got to go pick up my son from wrestling practice. So this will probably be the last thing that I eat or snack on until dinner time. All right, so it is time to start dinner, and I am hungry, and tonight I'm making one of my most favorite dishes. I'm a huge fan of Cajun and Cajun flavored food. So tonight's dinner is a very, very simple red beans and rice. I love this recipe because it is so easy to throw together. I use my 2 instant pots to cook the rice in one, and then the red beans and sausage in the other. And there's not a ton of ingredients, and it's pretty much just dump it in the instant pot and go. Starting with the red beans, I have this Cajun andouille sausage that is partially defrosted. I think it's easier to cut when it is frozen, so I use that. And then what will go in with those are the red beans. These will be drained and rinsed. And then, of course, need some seasonings. I've got cayenne pepper, get a little bit of that so it's spicy, garlic powder, onion powder. Super simple. Oh, I forgot one thing. The magic ingredient that pulls it all together, literally, Tony Chachere's. Cannot live without this stuff. I put it in so much. You can see I've got the giant container. I wonder if there's like a Sam's Club container, because I use this so much. I go through like one of these every 2 months. It's kind of crazy. I use this a lot. It's so tasty. So that's the red beans and rice portion. And basically what I'm going to do is saute the sausage after I cut it up into just little circles. And then I will throw the beans into the Instant Pot once they're rinsed and drained. Fill that with beef broth right up to the tippy top. Throw in the seasonings so that it all kind of settles in. That'll go in the Instant Pot at regular pressure for about 12 minutes. I could probably do less, but that's just what I set it to. In fact, most of the time that's what my Instant Pot is on, so I just hit start. In the other Instant Pot, in my smaller one, I'm gonna be making my white rice. I actually can't eat a lot of rice, so I don't make a ton of it because rice doesn't store for very long, and I don't like to eat it too often if I can help it. So I will only have a little bit of rice in my dish, but the rice is going to go into my other Instant Pot with just a little more water than rice and about a tablespoon of butter so that it doesn't stick. And then I just press the rice button on the Instant Pot. Super, super easy. So I'm going to get this going, and I will show you what the finished product looks like. So for this meal, I use this little toddler bowls that I have. They're actually Star Wars themed. You can't see that they are. But this is the amount of rice. This is 1.5 ounces of cooked rice. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weigh out some of the sausage first to put on top of this, and then I'll weigh out a little bit of the bean mixture. Here is the 2.5 ounces of andouille sausage. Now I'm just gonna finish it with the beans. And here it is all finished. Now, if I was feeling fancy, I would cut up some like scallions and put that on top here, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna eat it like this. It doesn't ruin the dish or anything. Yeah, this will keep me full for a very long time. The beans and the sausage are very filling. The flavor is spicy, it's delicious. It smells so good. It's like a smell that just makes me so happy. I love it. So I'm gonna go eat dinner, and we may have one snack in the next couple of hours, but otherwise this could be it for the night. We'll have to see how I feel. Well, dinner was delicious and I feel pretty good. I'm gonna have one more snack as I settle down for the night and watch some true crime. I am going to have these Taki Meat Sticks. I've showed you these before. They're low carb, they are high protein, and they are so freaking tasty. So that's gonna be my last snack of the night. I also wanted to show you how I did on my water. As you can see, I'm down to the bottom. I drank all my water today. So plenty of liquids today between my coffee, my Proffee, and my jug. Again, if you like these, link in the description below. I did want to share with you my final macros for the day. So my total calories were 1,225. Protein, I got in 96 grams. That's pretty darn good. 85 grams of carbs, a little on the higher side, but my personal goal is always to stay at 100 grams or less. So that's awesome for me. And I also got in 20 grams of fiber, which for a bariatric patient, that's pretty darn good. It can be really tough because fiber is so filling. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember that this is just an example of what I personally eat in a day. If this is too high carb or too this, too that for you, you do not have to eat any of this stuff. I just want to show you what I eat as a bariatric patient who is a little over 1 year post-op. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't. It's a really free, super easy way to support me and my channel. And until next time, I will see you real soon. Bye.